Princess Anne has stunned both the public and the royal family with a revelation that no one saw coming. In a statement that has reverberated through the halls of Buckingham Palace, the typically reserved and made an unexpected and powerful remark about her sister-in-law, Queen Camilla. The message was simple yet profound. "I tried to warn everyone." This shocking statement has left royal watchers in disbelief and raised new questions about Camilla's role and future within the monarchy. But what could have possibly driven Princess Anne, known for her reserved nature and unwavering commitment to duty, to step forward with such a bold declaration? What does it mean for the monarchy, and how will this affect the royal family as a whole? The implications are only beginning to unfold, and the public's attention is firmly fixed on the deeper story behind Anne's announcement. To understand the weight of Princess Anne's recent comments, we must first take a step back and examine her life, a life defined by an extraordinary commitment to duty. Born in 1950 as the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Princess Anne was immersed in the traditions of the British royal family from an early age. Unlike many of her peers, who might have found themselves distracted by the luxuries of royal life, Anne was always a picture of discipline and dedication. Her parents, particularly her father, Prince Philip, instilled in her a sense of responsibility that would shape her entire existence. From childhood, Anne demonstrated a level of independence that was rare in the royal family, and this was nurtured as she grew up under the watchful eye of her family. Anne's formative years were marked by public appearances and charitable work, a commitment she felt from a very young age. Her strong sense of responsibility continued to deepen as she transitioned into adulthood, and she quickly became known as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family. In fact, Princess Anne often took on more engagements than many of her family members, earning her a reputation as the most tireless royal. Through decades of public scrutiny and royal challenges, Anne remained steadfast, rarely letting personal matters overshadow her duties. Her loyalty to the crown and the royal family's legacy has always been her guiding force. Anne was not driven by fame or personal gain, rather, her commitment to the monarchy was centered around fulfilling her responsibilities with dignity and respect for tradition. Her dedication to public service is unmatched. Unlike some members of the royal family, who have often sought the spotlight, Anne has consistently embraced the role she was born into. Whether it's supporting charitable causes, representing the monarchy at events, or taking on royal duties with relentless determination, Anne has always kept her focus on the task at hand. Given her deep attachment to royal traditions and her profound sense of duty, it is no surprise that Anne's recent statement about Camilla has captured the public's attention. It has left everyone asking, what could have possibly motivated her to break her usual silence and make such a public declaration? To understand Anne's statement, it's crucial to look at her complex relationship with Camilla. Despite their shared connection to the royal family, their personalities and paths to royalty could not be more different. Anne is known for her no-nonsense attitude, unwavering focus on duty, and an almost Spartan lifestyle. In contrast, Camilla's path to becoming queen consort was marked by controversy and a long journey of reinvention. Camilla's rise to royalty began with her high-profile relationship with Prince Charles, which, during the marriage of Charles to Princess Diana, was the subject of much public scandal. Her relationship with Charles was fraught with judgment and media scrutiny, and it took years for her to gain acceptance within both the royal family and the public eye. Over time, however, Camilla managed to reshape her image and solidify her place within the royal family, culminating in her eventual marriage to Charles and her subsequent elevation to the role of queen consort. Anne, on the other hand, has always been a staunch defender of royal traditions. Her views on royal duty are grounded in a sense of duty that was instilled in her from an early age. For Anne, the monarchy is not about personal ambition or public reinvention, it is about serving the people and upholding centuries-old traditions. This tension between the two women is further exacerbated by Anne's strong belief in the monarchy's traditions. Anne's discomfort with Camilla's path to the throne is rooted in the belief that Camilla's rise represents a shift away from the traditional values that have defined the British royal family for centuries. For Anne, Camilla's role as Queen Consort marks a significant departure from the strict adherence to protocol and the importance of public service above all else. Anne's unease is also fueled by her long-standing criticism of her brother Prince Andrew's controversial behavior, which she believes has harmed the reputation of the royal family. Anne's sense of duty is so deeply ingrained that she views any deviation from the royal family's long-standing principles as a threat to its integrity. For Anne, Camilla's rise to Queen Consort isn't just a personal matter, it represents a broader shift in the monarchy's image and values. This shift, Anne believes, could alter the very foundation of what the British monarchy stands for. In a moment that has left royal insiders and the public in shock, Princess Anne recently made a bold and uncharacteristic public statement regarding Camilla's role in the monarchy. For someone known for her reluctance to speak on family matters, Anne's words were a significant departure from her usual approach. At a formal royal gathering, Anne stood before a small audience of close family members and advisors, and without the usual restraint, she delivered her message. "I tried to warn everyone," Anne said, a phrase that sent shockwaves through the room and beyond. For Anne, this wasn't just an expression of personal opinion, it was a statement about the future of the monarchy itself. The event was meant to address pressing issues surrounding the royal family's future, and Anne used this opportunity to voice her concerns about Camilla's growing influence within the family. Anne's announcement revealed deep-seated concerns about the consequences of Camilla's rise. While Anne has always respected the monarchy's traditions and values, she expressed fear that the elevation of Camilla to Queen Consort could shift public perception of the monarchy in ways that could be damaging. Her comments were a call to safeguard the monarchy's legacy, not a personal attack on Camilla herself. For Anne, silence over the years had been a matter of respect for her family's choices, particularly her brother Charles. But her announcement indicated that Anne had long held reservations about Camilla's growing role within the royal family. Her concerns were rooted in the idea that the monarchy should remain grounded in the values instilled by her late mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Though Anne avoided direct criticism of Camilla, her message was clear: the role of Queen Consort should be carefully considered, not simply awarded without regard for the impact it would have on the institution's integrity. Anne's remarks, though subtle, were a sharp reminder that the monarchy is about more than individual ambition. It is about preserving an institution that has stood the test of time. Princess Anne is currently 16th in line to the British throne, but she remains one of the most respected and admired members of the royal family. Her place in the line of succession is a reflection of centuries-old traditions that often overlooked women in favor of male heirs. Despite the passing of the Succession to the Crown Act of 2013, which addressed gender inequality by ending the practice of male preference primogeniture, Anne's position in the line of succession was not retroactively changed. While this law applied to those born after October 28, 2011, it did not affect Anne's position. This has led to ongoing debates about fairness within the royal family, particularly when it comes to the place of women in the line of succession. Many argue that Anne, as the Queen's only daughter and one of the family's most dedicated members, should have a more prominent position within the family. In stark contrast, Camilla's rise to Queen Consort underscores the flexibility within the monarchy's structure. While Anne's place is determined by strict rules of succession, Camilla was able to ascend to a high royal role through marriage, highlighting the disparity between birthright and marriage in determining royal rank. This has led some royal observers to question the fairness of Anne's position in the line of succession, particularly when compared to Camilla's high rank achieved through marriage. As the monarchy continues to evolve, Anne's position serves as a reminder of the tension between tradition and modernity within the royal family. The fallout from Princess Anne's public announcement has been profound. Her statement has intensified underlying tensions within the royal family, particularly with King Charles and Camilla. Though the royal family has weathered many internal conflicts over the years, this moment has brought simmering issues to the surface. King Charles, in particular, has reacted with frustration to his sister's remarks. As the reigning monarch, Charles depends on the support and loyalty of his family, especially those closest to him. Anne's statement, however, not only questioned Camilla's role, but also implied criticism of Charles' judgment in elevating Camilla to queen consort. This public disagreement marks a rare instance where the siblings' views on the monarchy appear to be at odds. While they have always shared a strong bond, rooted in their shared experiences and upbringing, this moment has shown a divergence in their approaches to the future of the royal family. Camilla, for her part, has remained relatively silent about Anne's statement, opting instead to focus on her duties as queen consort. However, royal insiders have suggested that Camilla's relationship with Anne may never fully recover. The animosity between the two women has the potential to shape the future of the monarchy, and it remains to be seen how the situation will unfold in the coming months. As for the British public, they remain divided on the matter. Some support Anne's call for tradition and duty, while others feel that the monarchy should adapt to the changing times and embrace a more inclusive approach. The ongoing debate over Camilla's role in the monarchy has become a defining issue for the royal family, and it will undoubtedly shape the future of the British monarchy in profound ways.